And his very first varsity basketball game as a ninth grader, he had outscored by halfway of the first quarter. He had outscored their entire team. He does not like to lose. And when I mean lose, he doesn't like to lose a game. He doesn't like to lose a quarter. He doesn't like to lose a play. And that was really refreshing to coach. And he was alongside some other guys that were, just as competitive. But he was the one that you had to watch, because when he crossed that black line to be able to play, I had no question marks. He was there to do one thing, and that was to make the other team say he's better.
He always has the dramatics, sometimes he has so much passion and emotion when he's playing, and it shows, especially when he hits that basket, makes a three-pointer. He's very happy and content.
I kind of needle sometimes, and that day I think it was a little too much. He gave me that look, like, okay, and went right down the paint and broke my rim. That rim right there, took it all the way down.
All of a sudden they got to 8th grade and they all shot up. We had Aaron, grew to be 6'6". Harrison, he goes to NYU, he's playing up there now. He grew to be 6'8". Jake Lanford goes to Yale now, and he grew to be 6'10". And then you have Josiah James, he grew to be 6'7".
We've all been there since like 5th and 4th grade. So for all of us to just grow up together and all of us end up being really good at basketball and all end up being 6'6" plus, it's just like, they're just really lucky.
I think we have 7 out of like 11 kids that played from the Little League. They all got scholarships to school.
To watch us grow together and watch us play the same AAU team for years and years and years and years. And none of us leave, none of us went to go to shoe company teams, and none of us went, to the major prep schools to go play basketball. We all just stayed in the same city, stayed at the same 100 kid grade school to just play basketball together. It's a pretty cool story.
This is the first we won as a sophomore in 2016, 25-3. Definitely remember this one like it was yesterday. This was the second one in 2017. So we got two diamonds on this one just to represent, 2 in a row, and then on this one was my senior year in 2018 for 3 in a row. So we kind of had to go all out on this one, and so this one's like majorly decked out.
Aaron's always loved basketball. I mean, even since he was like 3-4 years old. I mean, we all, he always had that ball, and we had to kind of yell at him because he would just kind of, like that form of throwing like the 3-point line, he was just throwing the basket at the wall. And it's like, child, you're gonna mess up our walls. Eventually we had to get him a little thing to actually play something to put the basket through, because he's always loved to play basketball.
It's something that I've always looked toward, it's something I've always dreamed of, but it's not like, from a realistic standpoint, it's not something that actually ever really set in until the end of my freshman year at Vandy, and then I was like, this is something that I can really go accomplish, let's go get it.
This is my dad's fish tank. He's had this for as long as I can remember. He's a big fish guy. So when I was younger, I actually wanted a fish tank just like this. So I had a little mini one in my room, but I was too young to really take care of it. So this is definitely something I'd want, later in life, put in my apartment or my house.
So like fisherman, I would catch deep, but not. I just do fish for the fun. My freshwater fishing, we have a couple places I actually go back in the woods, just go catch these things like bass, catfish. It's still like little striped fish, I can't remember, like perch. So those are the things where you just go out there and throw it and catch.
I built this, dug it, decorated it, maybe like 10 plus years ago. So this has been here for pretty much as long as we lived here. take everything that a city like this has for granted. I would say it's definitely a top tier city. I was actually just talking to my friends about this the other day. It's not the biggest city, but it's not the smallest city. But I would say, like, as far as from like a big city standpoint, this is pretty much like as close you can get to it while living like comfortably and not like being pressed by a whole bunch of people. So I mean, I'm saying it's a good medium and it's a quality medium.
He absolutely wants to win at everything, so it's not fun going through the process, but I just enjoy having something to do and spend time with him, that you do something different. And then this kid's going to do something else with basketball, so you just enjoy basketball that much more when he has to get back to it.
My dad too, pastime. This is something he does all the time. He's in like a local pool league here, so it's just something that I got into because he likes it so much. So I can spend more time with him and now there's nothing I would say. It's definitely fun to be able to come out here and just play around to the pool with my dad. At the end of every season for basketball, we'd always come here and do a team dinner after that. These are a bunch of kids who are in high school and a year older than me, so I know a bunch of those guys right there. Might just get a chicken bowl.
Yeah, right?
Hey. This is the high school spot, for something cheap and quick. This is the go-to. Every single day, get a little white sauce on the thing. And we're cooking with gas.
Hold up, not just one white sauce. You got
Not just one white
just show all the just show all the white sauces you got. Oh my god.
Yeah, so this was the spot for sure. The last time we were all together in one spot was when we won, and then right there. So that's what makes this place a little bit it's more special too, a little bit more awesome.
Good stuff.